Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tiara of Reflected Glory by Tiara. And on today's episode, I am going to be talking to you about Balenciaga's Rosabotanica. And yeah, so if you are a returning subscriber, girl, welcome back to the channel. Guy, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning and supporting your girl. If you are not a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well so that you will be up to date on all of my new uploads. Yeah, and if you like this video, give your girl a like, okay? So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so you all know that I have a subscription to Royalty Scents, and this is just a fragrance company. I don't know, it's just a business that, you know, sells you the decants of certain fragrances, and these fragrances can range like from a moderately priced fragrance to a very expensive fragrance. So I like to, you know, sample my fragrances before I get them sometimes, but y'all know your girl be blind buying, okay? So in order to kind of like, you know, if I'm unsure about a fragrance, I will go on their website and just see if they have it. That way I can get my hands on it and smell it for myself before your girl buys the full size bottle. So today we're going to be talking about Rosabotanica by the House of Balenciaga. So chances are, if you have heard about Rosabotanica, you already know about the original Flora Botanica. That's a tongue twister for me. I don't know why. But you have already heard about Flora Botanica, and you've seen the black and white bottle, okay? That is a work of art, okay? And so when I saw that bottle, you know, I was actually hearing, you know, reviewing the fragrance and hearing what people had to say about the fragrance. And there were mixed reviews. They were saying that it was very polarizing. They were saying that, you know, a lot of people really, really liked it. But because it was polarizing, I was like, okay, either I'm going to love it or I'm going to hate it, okay? So I held off on the original Flora Botanica, and your girl was hearing about the new Rosabotanica. And so I was like, okay, the bottle is different. It's got like little birds and flowers on it. And I was like, you know what? If, you know, if the Rosabotanica is supposed to be more feminine, then I would probably want to smell that one first before I smell the Flora Botanica. So that's what I did. So with this decant from Royalty Scents, I just went ahead and put in my order for, you know, the 10 mil or the 8 mil. Yeah, the 8 mil atomizer, so that I can smell it and see if I like it, see how it wears, you know, if it wears well, and that's what I did. Let's get into the accords of this fragrance. So the main accords of this is green, woody, rose, citrus, aromatic, fresh, floral, fresh spicy, warm spicy, and soft spicy, okay? So we got a lot of spice going on in this fragrance, okay? So the notes on this fragrance are fig leaf, petitgrain, hyacinth. The middle notes are rose, grapefruit, pink pepper, and cardamom. And your base notes are cedar, woodsy notes, vetiver, patchouli, and white amber. And this fragrance is actually considered this is more of a feminine fragrance, but I can kind of see it going for a unisex type of, you know, scent. But it was made for women. So let's get into the actual fragrance. Okay, y'all. So we're going to always do the spray. Okay, so this is not the bottle that it comes in. But, you know, with Royalty Scents, you get like a really, really good atomizer that sprays very, very well. And this, y'all, I can go ahead and tell you right now, I'm getting very much fresh. It's almost like being in a forest in the snow. Like, but how can I say this? It's almost like, it's weird because it's giving me springtime and winter vibes at the same time. I guess because of the freshness and the aromatic, you know, feel of this fragrance. I'm getting a lot of like, I'm seeing like snow, I'm seeing trees, but at the same time, I'm getting spring because it's got that lemony scent to it. It's got this freshness. It's got this a little bit of that floral thing going on. So it's almost like, I guess you would say, like the end of winter going into spring, okay? So maybe if you took a trip to Aspen or somewhere, or Switzerland, honey, and you were on the Alps, and somehow, some way, you got back to the States and it just happened to be springtime, and you just walk into like a meadow of, like, you know, a meadow with green grass, and, you know, I don't know, like some not palm trees, but pine trees, you know. Like, I get it's like the best of both worlds in a sense. And this one is called Rosabotanica. And I guess it does have roses in it, but I'm not really smelling a whole lot of rose. It just smells really, really good. One thing I can say about fresh fragrances is that most fresh fragrances smell so good. They're so aromatic. They're so beautiful. And this one, to me, is so amazing. And the great thing about this is that it smells very similar to something else, y'all. And I haven't really reviewed any Bond number 9 fragrances on my channel. I think I've gone over one in my very early videos. And this one smells like her, y'all. Y'all want to know which one I'm thinking about? So this one that I'm thinking about is Bond number 9 Madison Avenue. Yes. So when I first smelled this fragrance, I was like, oh my God, this smells like almost exactly like Madison Avenue. And I'm just going to let me make sure, because your girl, I don't know. I just feel I have to make sure. Hold on, let me see. Okay. I'm just going to spray my bottle, okay? Oh, hold up. Hold up.
Hold up. Hey.
Maybe not. I don't know why I thought this smelled like. They're in the same family, y'all. Like, they could be like very much auntie and uncle. Auntie and uncle. Like, this is the male version, which would be the Rosabotanica, and the female version would be Bond number 9 Madison Avenue. Yes. That's exactly what it is. Like, these are like uncle. This is like uncle and auntie, for real, for real. Like, they are in the same family. And that's what I was getting when I first smelled this fragrance. I was like, oh my God, like, this smells like Madison Avenue. But the thing about this one is it seems to be more fresh, seems to be more like unisex leaning, seems to be more like solid, like sturdy. Whereas like the Madison Avenue has a more of a feminine aspect to it. Let me see. Yes. They smell so similar, y'all. Like, they smell almost exactly alike, but they're like, one is just slightly more feminine than the other one, which is so crazy. So yeah, like, I would say that if you are into fresh perfumes, if you like, you know, that fresh, you know, and with the spice, let me spray it again, because I'm not really getting a whole bunch of spice off of this one. Yes, I am. Never mind. It's in the very first, it's in the top notes. I think the spice is, no, it's spicy. It's spicy now that I'm like really smelling it. Like, it's a good mixture of like fresh and spicy and like, but not like hot spicy, just like spices from around the world. It just, that's what it seems like to me. Like, very beautiful fragrance, very green, very woodsy, very aromatic, very fresh, very beautiful, y'all. Like I said, if you like Bond number 9's Madison Avenue, you would love Balenciaga's Rosabotanica, just because of that they are like sisters. They're like, no, they're like auntie and uncle. Like, seriously, like, they are the same they are like in the same family, but they just, one is more feminine than the other. It's so crazy, y'all. But yes, if I were to wear this, I would say that I would wear this. I would wear this to match the environment that I'm seeing. So I could see myself out in, nature. I could see myself, doing some activities with friends. I could see myself like really, being cute, with my little ski equipment, everything, I could see myself like wearing this out somewhere. Even on a picnic, I could see myself wearing this. Like a lot of women would want to wear something that's more like springtime or summery. But this actually, I mean, it really like, it's a very sturdy fragrance. When I say sturdy, I want to say like it's not going anywhere. Like it just makes you feel like I'm not going anywhere. I know who I am. I'm here and I'm here to stay. Okay? Like it's like that. Okay? So if you like, a fragrance that's going to have that moderate projection, it's going to have, that good sillage, like this is one that you would really, really like to, explore, So I think that this is worthy of a large bottle. I will probably buy, I'm waiting on Botanica. I want to kind of see the difference. If there's a huge difference between the original, I know it's going out of, they're taking it out of production, but I'm hoping to find, some bottles that I can, a bottle that I can get for myself and just go between the two and see which one I like the most. But this is not a bad buy. Like this is worthy of a full bottle, y'all. This is a beautiful fragrance, very fresh, very aromatic. Just gorgeous, y'all. So you can wear this in the wintertime or the springtime. But I'm getting a lot of snow. Like when I say snow, I mean like skiing. I mean mountains, okay? So yeah, if you guys like this review, if you guys, have this fragrance already, let your girl know how you feel about this fragrance. What kind of environment does it put you in? Like what kind of like frame of mind does it put you in? Do you, prefer, if you have Bond number 9, do you prefer this one over the Rosabotanica? Do you feel like they actually are like auntie and uncle, or do you feel like I'm like reaching? Just let me know, because your girl, that's what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that. And that was the first thing that I like noticed when I sprayed it. I was like, oh my God, this smells exactly like something I have already. So make sure you give your girl a thumbs up on this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.